What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, 207 Nano Reefing. So, today I'm going to go over my SPS care. Now, you got to bear with me, because I don't know a lot about SPS care too much, as you can see. My fucking forest fires. It's coming around, though. But the little one right there, that forest fire, he's not doing too hot. But, I mean, everything else is fucking doing fantastic. But yeah, so I figured I'd go over what I do, at least for SPS care. Now, not all SPS, but most SPS will want, I guess you could say all SPS will want medium to high flow and medium to high light. So that's why all mine are up, besides the bubblegum. The bubblegum, I feel, was getting too much flow, and it just didn't like it. Now, would it have gotten used to it? Probably. But because I just put it in my tank 2 days ago, I kind of moved it behind the big SPS rock right there, and it loves it right there. So I'm going to keep it there, and hopefully it grows up. I think it would look cool coming up behind the rock. Sorry, my hand was right in the way. But I think it would look cool if it would come up right behind the rock. So yeah, basic care for SPS, flow and light. And depending on what it is, it may want a lot of flow and it may want a lot of light. So like I had my Poecilophora over here by the acan, but it wasn't getting enough light. It was all right. It still had decent polyp extension and stuff like that. But ever since I moved it to the middle of the tank, the skin has turned green, which is beautiful. It's almost the same color. It's a little darker than the Slimer, but the skin has turned green. The polyps have I've never seen them more extended the way they are now. And it was getting really good flow over here because of this wave maker. It was sucking it up, so it was getting decent flow, but it wasn't getting the light it needed. So I moved it right there, and honestly, it is probably the best decision I ever made for that specific piece of coral. Excuse me. I do give my SPS this stuff, Acro Power. That's how I feed them. I was doing it once a week. I just recently upped it. I'm going to start doing it every other day or even every day. From what I understand, you can give that stuff to them every day, even sometimes twice a day. So yeah, basic care for SPS would be a lot of flow and a lot of light. And like I said, some of them may not want as much flow as the others, but they do want some flow. You know, you gotta get the polyps waving a little bit at you. They don't eat the micey shrimp that I've seen, at least. Maybe little bitty pieces of it, but I've put a couple of them on the Poecilophora before, and I don't think it ate it. I really don't. I think one of the crabs got it before they did. But, you know, that's how it is. I honestly thought when I first got them that they would eat the same coral food that the other one, that the Duncan does or the acan does, but it doesn't. So, but it's no big deal. They may eat some of the reefroids. I don't really know. You know, the polyps may grab some of that, but again, I don't know. I think they do a little bit, but I really don't know. But yeah, that's basically what I do. I just keep an eye on them every day, because they are a more finicky coral, I guess you can say, in a way. So when stuff goes wrong, they're probably going to be the first ones to let you know that they're not happy. Now, the only reason my forest fire is not happy is me. I stressed it out way too much. Like I said before in other videos, I kelp pasted some of the rainbow Monty that was on that SPS rock. I didn't want it on that rock at all. So I kelp pasted it, and I stupidly didn't suck it back up. When I was done, I just turned the flow on and let the fucking flow take care of it, and a piece of it got pretty hit pretty hard by the kelp paste. I thought it would come around, and it seemed to, and then one day it was off the rocks. It came unglued, so I picked it up, and as soon as I got it out of the tank, I don't know how, but I dropped it, and it fell on the floor and busted into a fucking million pieces. And that was the only piece I could save. The rest of them, it was literally, they were tiny. I mean, it shattered like glass. So, you live and you learn. But everything else is doing awesome in this tank for SPS. My bird's nest has grown. It's probably doubled in size since I've had it, and I've had it for probably a month now. Yeah, I probably had it for a month now, and it's doubled in size. My Garth Bonsai is encrusting really good. It's almost on the plug now. It's almost encrusted all the way over the glue. My Slimer, man, that thing's never mad. So that thing's just about encrusted all the way on the plug. My red Setosa it's definitely doubled in size, if not tripled in size. I have accidentally broke a couple pieces off. I've tried to glue them onto frag plugs, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but they never took off. A couple of them I didn't break off. Something did. I'm assuming the snails. It could have even been the hermit crabs. I don't know. But something did break a piece of it off, and I didn't catch it before. And I don't know where it went in the tank, but it's somewhere in the tank. It's probably dead now. And I did that red Setosa when I got it. I didn't know it was encrusting the way it does. I didn't know it did that. I thought it grew like a stick because that's how it was growing. So I had it upright, and it was growing 100%. It was getting taller, and it had 2 branches out on it. But then my buddy was like, "Hey, that encrusts, so you should probably lay that down on the rock." And I was like, "Oh, no idea." So I laid it down on the rock, and I think it's just about encrusted on the rock now, honestly. My rainbow acropora, probably my pride and joy of this whole SPS rock, has colored up very, very nicely. It was a dark purple when I first got it. I think the trip stressed it out a little bit because I bought it from Top Shelf, and within a couple weeks, a week or two, man, that thing is colored right up. Like I saw in yesterday's video. I'll get a close-up again in this video, but it is very, very nice. I'll even try to get a close-up of the Apostolopora skin. I'll turn the flow off for a minute. The Forest Fire Digi right there, the big one in the back, loving life where it is. Absolutely loving it. Hoping that skin will turn green shortly. Let's see what else. I think that's it. The bubblegum's doing good. We'll get a close-up at that. Bubblegum's doing real good. And I think that's all I got for SPS. The Setosa, the Forest Fire. Yeah, that's all I got for SPS right now. I'm thinking about getting a Montipora grafted plate or whatever they're called, a Monty Cap. I think they're called a cap. Monty Cap grafted. Worldwide sells one, but I like the colors of Top Shelf's better. Now, Top Shelf's is a lot more expensive, but I like the green more. It's more of a bright green like the Slimer, and it's got some red mixed in it, and I think it would look cool right above the chalices there. I just think it would look cool. So I'm thinking about grabbing one of those eventually, but I'm going to wait. I got a frag swap coming up April 6th. If anybody in Maine watches this, up in Bangor Mall, April 6th, the great North England, something like that, frag swap. There's going to be 11 vendors or so up there, so I'm going to go to that again this year. Last year was a lot of fun. I got probably 10, 11 pieces of coral. Am I going to get that many this time? No. I'll be lucky to get 3. I'm only looking for an ACAN, a Blasto, and maybe an SPS. That's really all I'm looking for. Maybe a chalice too, but it's got to be a very colorful chalice. I would love to get a rainbow chalice, but they're so expensive. Anything multicolored is quite a bit of money. My buddy said it good the other day. The more it looks like a rainbow, the more money it is. So, but yeah, guys, so that's my basic SPS care. Flow, light, and some of them, you want to do your research on them just like anything else, but some of them will take more flow and more light. So I'll get a close-up of it. I'm going to turn the flow off here. And I'll take the cover off so you guys can get a good look at it. All right. So you see the rainbow, how it's colored up? Oh, it looks so good. It really does. And then the Porcelaporus skin, I don't know if you guys can tell. Oh yeah, see the green skin coming in? Nice. And I just noticed that the couple weeks ago. It was just one branch was turning green, and now literally the whole thing's turning fucking green. So when I bought it, it was pretty much white. The whole skin was white. I don't know if it really likes my light. I don't know what it is, but it really likes my tank right now. So sorry if the video is bad. My light. And that's the bubble gum back there with the green tips. Loving it back there. And that is my Slimer. As you can see, it's just about damn near encrusted all the way on the plug. It started to branch out another branch. See if I can get a close up of that other branch. Right there on the bottom left, it's starting to branch out another one. No, the Clown Goby came to say hi. He loves it when I turn the flow off. He comes right out and says, "Hello, everybody." But yeah, you guys, that is my SPS rock. So, question of the day. What's your guys' favorite SPS? I personally have to say the Rainbow and the Slimer. So, my Rainbow Acropora, I just love the colors on it. I cannot wait to see how that thing colonizes. I really can't. And my Slimer, man, it's just something about the Slimer. I've always liked them. So, yeah, what's your guys' favorite SPS? So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, answer the question of the day. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.